Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at West Plattsburgh Legion Field. It's the 25th day of August. It's a Friday evening, a very pleasant evening out here. We're here for Game 5 in the best of 5 in the championship series of the B Division of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. Champlain Peterbilt and Zukes Deli are going to decide the championship tonight, and you're going to see it all happen right here on Hometown Cable. Jerry Davison, the pitcher for Peterbilt, will lead it off. Bill Stansbury on the pitching rubber. Didn't get the Zukes lineup, and there's a couple players I haven't seen yet. Here they are in Game 5. I got a guy named Ron Hoy who's been here every game. I think he's DHing tonight. And you got guys in there that haven't been here the whole series in the starting lineup. Line back to Bill Stansbury, and we have one down.
Right now, Toddy, let's go.
Now Todd LaFountain at the plate. There's a pitch from Stansbury. Todd DeRocher goes back. We have two down. And we'll bring up Randy Whalen. We have Irish John Ireland umping behind the plate. Bouncing Bill Liberty at first base, and at third base, Keith Dudley Dubray. Here's a pitch from Stansbury. Strike one. Strike two. Stansbury looking for a 1, 2, 3 inning. Here's the pitch. 0-2 pitches swung on. Hit to Mike Lynn for the third out. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. For Peterbilt at the end of 1/2 inning, we're scoreless.
Here we go, Duke. Let's pound them. Right there, Dana. Come on, Dana. Buddy, come on, Dana.
Dana Davis at the plate. He takes strike one. Nice and sunny at the moment. Right-handed hitters without hats are battling the sun. Gets by Dumas into left field. Ray McCaslin will toss it in. Steve Zukalski, team manager. There's a pitch. Strike one. 1-1.
Come on, Zucker, buddy, come on, Zucker, come on, Zucker!
Base hit. Runners at the corners. Eric Reed at the plate. I don't think he's been here for the series. May have seen him in the Rainbow series. I don't think I've seen him in this series. Tom Zarpitis grabs. Zukalski's going to be out. 2 down. Davis scores. Todd DeRocher at the plate with 2 outs and 1 in. Chopper to LaFountain to first to White. 1 across at the end of 1 full. It's Zukes Deli 1 and Champlain Peterbilt nothing. Rick Dumas at the plate. We're in the second inning. Game 5 in the best of 5. Dumas. It's a high drive to left field. We have 1 down. Scott Carpenter making the catch. We'll bring up Jody Barrier, the Peterbilt left center fielder. Strike one. Up the middle. Go to first. Not in time. Goes awry, but Zukalski's backing it up. Yeah, went off Stansbury's foot. He's counting to 10 out there, I think. Now Gray McCaslin III at the plate with a tying run on board. He takes it inside. Ball one. B division title on the line. A division title was determined last evening, with Mickey's finally being beaten by somebody. Norm Baker and Sons defeating them in a 3-1 series. A 13-11 final score. Mickey's had won 3 titles in a row, 1 in the Gentleman's League and 2 here in the Adirondack League. Craigo goes back. He's not going to get this one. Barrier is rounding third. He will score. McCaslin is heading into third. And his father says, "Stay there, son." It's a 1-1 ball game. Now Tom of Zarplitis. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Dave Bayshard on deck. It's going to score a run. Carpenter makes the catch. McCaslin can walk in. It's a 2-1 lead for Peterbilt. Dave Bayshard takes a strike. Playable to Mike Lynn. 2-1, Peterbilt leads. We're going to the bottom half of the second. Spider-Man, Eric Craigo takes strike 1. Up the middle to Dave Bayshard. Goes to White. Foot was off the bag, says Bill Liberty. Like to see that again. I thought he was down in time.
All night long, Mike Lynn. Come on, buddy.
Ronnie, I'm after Mike, right?
Now Mike Lynn at the plate. Second inning, bottom half. Game 5. Last game of the 1995 season in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. Davison's pitch is hit up the middle.
He's smart on the bases tonight, guys. Come on, Boo Bear. Come on, Boo Bear.
Well, Chris Boulay, the batter. Hit to the right side. Bayshard can't come up with it. Bases are loaded.
Come on, Ronnie. Chase it around.
I'll bring up the extra hitter, Mr. Ron Hoy.
One.
You
Come on, Ronnie.
can see Ron Hoy in person if you'd like. He has an advertisement on Hometown Cable. Ron Hoy Construction. Nice play. Dumas is going to come to the plate. Tie game. Now Keith Sullivan. Ball. I don't think there's anybody out yet.
Come on, wheel it.
LaFountain's going to try it at the plate.
Yes!
Throw is high.
Make it hurt, Scotty. Make it hurt. Keep him alert.
Now Scott Carpenter, the batter.
One. Not yours, Scotty. Not yours. Come on, buddy. Come on, start.
To Barrier.
Yes!
Over his head.
Go! Hold up, get out.
Don't go to your driveway. It's somebody here blowing the horn.
Good job, Kurt. Way to go. Way to burn him, Scotty.
3-run score.
Billy, keep it. Come on, Billy.
Now Bill Stansbury at the plate. Strike 1.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Line shot to LaFountain.
Go, Dana.
Come on, Dana, they're out there.
Stick, buddy. You need to stick. One out now. One out.
Now it's Dana Davis. One down.
One down, Scotty.
What do we got in?
Ball one. Pile of runs across this inning. We'll add them up after the inning is over. Looks like another one is going to score. Davis hits it deep. McCaslin is back at the fence. Makes the catch. Carpenter scores. 2 down. I have 5 runs in this inning. That will make it 6-2. Barfitis grabs Zukalski's fly ball. We'll check that score as we go to the 3rd inning.
Let's go.
Barry White coming to the plate. This team down 7-2. 7-2 in the top of the 3rd. Bill Stansberry delivers. Ball one. We should have 1 or 2 more softball games for you. We'll call it a year. That will probably be the Sunday League, Ernie Weir Memorial Sunday League Championship games. Barry White starts the 3rd off for the base hit. Circling the field. Must be a softball fan. Wants to get the aerial view. Catcher Jody Mayo at the plate now. There's the pitch. Strike one. Outside. Hard hit to 3rd. It gets by. Mayo will reach. White will stop. It's not White. It's like let's see, I think there's Shanty Lamarche running at 2nd for Barry White. Oh, the designated hitter, the extra player, Mr. Chuck LaPan. 7-2, Zukes leading. Winner of this game is the 1995 B Division champion. Strike one. Carpenter grabs it. Lamarche advances. 1 down. Mayo advances also. Jerry Davison at the plate. Nice backhand by Boulay. Let's throw the 3rd run scores. Mayo's out. It's 7-3 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Come on, Eddie.
Eric Reed at the plate. He takes ball one. Short hopper, the base yard. Sticks with it, goes to first, not in time. Zukes Cornadelli leading 7-3. Todd DeRocha, the batter now. Strike one.
Let's go, buddy.
Ball.
Go, Todd. Come on, Todd.
Barrier has it. There'll be no advance. One down. Now Peter Parker, nope, it's the other Spider-Man, or Craigo. Drops in.
Come on now, come on, Mike.
Oh, Mr. Nine Iron, Mike Lynn, the batter. Pitch from Davison. Strike one. Randy Whalen grabs. 2 down, runners at the corners. Batter now, first baseman Chris Boulay. Hits it to Bayshard. Over to White, nothing across. Zukes is scoreless in the half of the third after 3 full. They lead it 7-3 against Champlain Peterbilt. First off, Todd LaFountain is ready to play ball. And the defense is finally getting settled in. 4th inning, fast-moving ball game, 7-3 score. This is it. The whole season has come down to this last ball game. Up the middle, off Stansberry's glove. That's going to be a base hit for Todd LaFountain. Peterbilt fans behind the fence as Randy Whalen steps in. Strike one. Guy says, "Come on, Randy." Todd DeRocher grabs. LaFountain will stay put. 1 down. I'm not sure who they're cheering for over there. When Whalen hit the ball, it was a fly ball. They were cheering. This is Rick Dumas, 3rd baseman. 2-0. Fair. Oh, foul ball. Foul call. Just barely. Dumas certainly had the right idea on that one. And he delivers this time. A single for Dumas. The runners at first and second. With 1 down, and the batter, Jody Barrier. Here's the pitch from Stansberry. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike. The 2-1 delivery. Barrier wraps it right up the middle. LaFountain had to stay on the base. Here comes LaFountain. He's going to score. Bukowski saying home. That would not have been a smart throw. That would allow Dumas to go to 3rd. Runners at first and second. 7-4 the score. Which means a potential tying run is coming to the plate in the person of Gray McCaslin III. Ball 1. Strike. Ball 2-1. Stansberry's pitch. Strike 2. Now the 2-2 delivery. It's going to be caught. Craigo grabs. Dumas goes to third. Now Dumas been on third. If that throw had come to the plate earlier, allowing Dumas to go to third, he would have scored on that one. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Another potential tying run steps to the plate. This is Tom Zarpolitis. Here's a pitch from Stansberry. Just inside. Ball 1. Ooh, strike called. Barely nicks the mat. 1-1 pitch is swung on. Into left field. It's a 7-5 ball game. Barrier full speed ahead into third base. He's in there. And by drawing the throw to third, it allows Zarpolitis to go to second. So the potential tying run is at second base. 2 ducks on the pond for Dave Bayshard. Now somebody's saying, come on, Daddy. Strike 1. That's playable. Mike Lynn grabs it. 7-5 at the end of 3.5. We're going to the bottom of the 4th.
Come on, honey. Hold on, come on, honey.
Ron Hawley at the plate. It's it to Gray McCaslin. We have 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Now Keith Sullivan. Looks like a distant relative of Ted Kennedy, doesn't he? Dumas. A White. 2 down. Batter now, Scott Carpenter. Carpenter hits it to Bayshard. He goes to White. A 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across for Zukes. And a 4-4. We got a ball game going. It's 7 for Zukes, 5 for Champlain Peterbilt.
Come on, guys, get down. Come on.
Barry White leading off the top of the 5th inning. Team down by 2. Here's the pitch from Stansberry. Strike 1, just nicks the mat. Too much arc, 1-1. Ball 2. Base hit for White. He'll stop at first, look for a runner. Well, Todd D'Angelo makes it outside, ball 1. He's in the game for Mayo. There's John D'Angelo. Stansberry wants the mat moved. Maybe he wants him to move it while its ball's being pitched. Ball 3. John D'Angelo at the plate. Bill Stansberry delivers. Ball 4. D'Angelo draws the walk. He'll go to first. Sandy LaMarche is running for White at second. Now Chuck LePan, the batter. Just get his picture taken. Strike 1. Fly ball. 1 down. Top of the order now. This is Jerry Davison, the pitcher. Tying run at first base. Go ahead, run at the plate. Ball 1 deep. Strike 1-1. Off the glove of Stansberry. They get the force at second. The runners had to hold, pending the outcome of that ball coming right up the middle. Make sure it wasn't caught. So Stansberry is able to slow it down enough that they were able to make a play. It's a case where if nobody had been on base, I think Davison would have beaten that one out. So 2 outs, runners at the corners. Todd LaFountain at the plate. LaFountain swings, hits a fly ball. Eric Craigle grabs it. It was a big inning there for Zukes. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 7-5 Zukes.
Come on, guys, that's for
Bill Stansberry takes ball 1. Pitch from Davison. Ball 2. Bottom of the 5th. 7-5 Zukes leading. Strike. 2-1. Pitch from Davison. Stansberry reaches, hits it through the left side. Base hit. Caslin gets it back in. I'll get us to the top of the order, Mr. Dana Davis. Strike 1. Davison grabbed it, looking to throw it, and it popped out. Nice catch. 1 down. Now Steve Zukowski. Strike 1.
Come on, Zucker!
Strike 2. Hit to left field, McCaslin under it. 2 down. Stansberry stays at first. Now Eric Reed, the batter. It's a deep. Whalen is there. Nothing across for Zukes. That score was 5th for both teams. At the end of 5 full, it remains. Zukes 7. Champlain Peterbilt 5. You're watching the championship game of the B Division of the Adirondack Slow Pitch League on a hometown cable. Randy Whalen at the plate. Number 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up here for Peterbilt. Ball 1 just misses inside. Top of the 6th, getting late in the ball game. Just a 2-run difference. Strike 1-1. Base hit for Whalen. We'll stop at first. I'll bring up Rick Dumas. Base hit to left. Tying run is on with nobody out for Peterbilt. Well, Jody Barrier at the plate. There's the pitch. Strike 1. Up the middle, base hit for Barrier. This will score a run. DeRocher's throw comes to 3rd, and that allows Barrier to go to 2nd. When will they learn? Reed says, hey, right here, this is where you should have thrown it. Them outfielders love to show their arms. Takes the force off, puts the go-ahead run in scoring position. 7-6 to score. Tying run at 3rd, Gray McCaslin the batter. Strike 1. Pitch from Stansberry. This will tie it up. DeRocher. This time he throws to 3rd. Loomis scores. kept the runner at second base. One down. Tom Zarplitis the batter. Ball one. Oh, strike two. Go ahead run at second base. Zarplitis has got to advance him inside. 1 and 2.
You're big now. You need two, buddy. Hustle the first. Gotta be yours, buddy. Gotta be yours.
Deep to left field, deep. It's going to be caught near the fence. Barrier will advance. He'll go to third. A well-hit ball, but he got too far under it. And just a long out, 2 down.
No one's bigger up there. No one's bigger up there.
To the cheers of "Come on, Dabby," Dave Bayshard steps in. And he comes through with a base hit. The go-ahead run is going to score. 8-7 Peterbilt. Top half of the 6th. Now Barry White. Barry White. Stansberry delivers. White takes inside. Ball one. Ball two. 2-0 the count.
Real big, Bear.
Strike, 2-1. John D'Angelo on deck. Strike 2. 2 outs. 8-7 Peterbilt leading. 2-2 pitches hit up the middle. Through, base hit. The Roaster will play with it. White comes through with one up the middle. John D'Angelo, the batter. We have a pinch runner. McPherson going to run for Bayshard.
All you need is a base hit, Johnny. All you need is a base hit.
Now John D'Angelo will bat. McPherson at second. Running for Bayshard at strike 1. Jody Mayo at first. He's running for Barry White. Back to Stansberry. It's a 1-run lead for Peterbilt as we go to the bottom half of the 6th.
1-run down game. 1-run difference. Let's go.
Cleanup man Todd DeRocher at the plate as we start the bottom of the 6th. 8-7 Champlain Peterbilt leading. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. It's hit hard to LaFountain. In time. Got him by about half a step. The Roaster can run, and LaFountain fired it, rifled it to first just in time for the out. Now the amazing Eric Kriegel, Spider-Man at the plate. Comebacker to Davison. To White. 2 down. Mike Lynn, the batter. Strike 1. Fly ball to McCaslin after 6. Peterbilt leads Zukes 8-7. Top of the 7th. Chuck LePan will lead off. Ball 1. 8-7 lead. Strike call, 1-1. 8-7 lead for Champlain Peterbilt. 2 years ago, they were 0-28. Scott Carpenter grabs it, 1 down. Now the top of the order, Mr. Jerry Davison. Well, 2 years ago, 0-28. Now Peterbilt leading with 1 inning to go in the championship game of the B division. Strike 1. League getting done about 2 weeks earlier than normal this year, and I'm happy about that. It's a base hit. Davison is on. Now Todd LaFountain, the batter, goes the opposite way. Strike 1. LaFountain with a base hit. Davison's got wheels. Throw to third. Safe as the ball drops out of Davis's glove. A long headfirst slide by Jerry Davison. He is safe at third. That's some palm skin on the ground on that one, I'm sure. LaFountain goes to second. So 2 ducks on the pond for Mr. Randy Whalen. With 1 out. Number 3 hitter in the lineup. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 just missed. Peterbilt, excuse me, looking to add to their lead. 1 run is certainly nothing to be too comfortable with. That was a strike. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 hit the front of the plate. Stansbury head 1-2. Now the pitch. Popped up. Big break there for Zukes. 2 down. Big break. Cleanup man Rick Dumas, who likes to go down that third base line, is in there. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch from Stansbury. Dumas hits it deep. Carpenter is there. Peterbilt does not score in the 7th. They have to take a 1-run lead into the bottom of the inning. Zukes has been scoreless in the last 3. Make that 4 times up. They scored 1 in the first, 6 in the second, and they haven't scored since. We're going to the bottom of the 7th in the championship game of the B division. Chris Boulay at the plate. Zukes trailing by 1. Strike 1. Champlain Peterbilt hoping to hang on to that 1-run lead. Ball 1-1. Every batter comes up there with nobody on represents the potential tying run. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. There's Davison's pitch. Strike 3. Chris Boulay would like to find a hole to crawl into. Ted Kennedy sympathizes with him. Ron Hoy at the plate. Davison looking to strike out the side. Line shot to Gray McCaslin. Be back 2 down. Peterbilt, 1 out away from taking the title. Finished 4th in the standings in the B division this year. 15-15 overall. Zukes also 15-15, but they got the nod in the tiebreaker.
Come on, let's go! Come on, let's go!
Now Davison's pitch to Keith Sullivan. Ball 1. Deep to left field. McCaslin says he's got it. He squeezes it. There'll be free trucks for everyone. Everyone will get a new Peterbilt, courtesy of Carl Smith. So the 1995 B Division champions. The Champlain Peterbilt team will stick around and watch them get their trophy. Shanty LaMarche and a few other guys have got to head down to the playoff game in the Gentlemen's League. So they got to get out of here.
Way to shoot! The overall runner-up.
The runner-up, second place. Second place trophy, Bobby McCoy, league president, presenting the second place trophy to Steve Zukowski from Zukes Corner Deli. Most valuable player.
It's something that I started this year. It should have been done in the past. Hopefully it will continue. Is to select the most valuable player for the playoff and championship. And this year it goes to Champlain Peterbilt, Jerry Davidson.
Jerry Davison pitched for Ubalds Sunoco 2 years ago. They did very well. Last year, the manager of Dogs. Oh, we'll listen to this.
The overall champion this year, 1995, goes to Champlain Peterbilt.
Overall championship, Peterbilt. They're saying last year, Jerry kind of got shuffled aside. Dogs team didn't do too good. And I think Jerry joined his team with something to prove, and he has led them to the B Division title here. So our congratulations to the Champlain Peterbilt team, if I don't choke first here, and all their fans. Everybody seems to be enjoying this. And they join a long list of teams from the Northern Tier who have had great success in the Gentlemen's and Adirondack slow pitch leagues. So that's the way it was. Todd DeRocher over grabbing his youngster on this 25th day of August 1995 at the West Plattsburgh Legion Field. Post 16-19 in B Division action. The 1995 title goes to Champlain Peterbilt.
The only bad news I got is your players got to get the lights.